Today we will be having summary revision on chapters 9, 10 and 11. To begin with, let us start with chapter 9. So, you all are ready with notebook. Open your notebooks and first mention lecture details. You copy down the notes which you feel important and which I will ask you to write down. So, in the notebook, let us mention lecture details before starting. Today, 13th, today is 13th of January. Today, 13th of January 2022. Serial lecture 1 of the day for subject physics by Shende Madam, MVS Madam. So, to begin with, let us start with chapter 9. The name of chapter is optics. You note down all these points. We all know optics is the study of light or science of light. At the beginning of the chapter, we discussed few properties of light. We first write few properties of light. The first point to be noted, few properties of light. Write down number 1. Light is a form of EM wave and it has speed through air or vacuum given by symbol C. So while passing through air or free space or vacuum, light has speed equal to C equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Generally, we talk about the visible light. So that is, what does it imply? All rays of different frequencies, that is of different wavelengths, that is of different colors, travel with same speed. So velocity of ray of red light will be same as velocity of ray of violet light, will be same as velocity of ray for yellow light through free space or vacuum, and will be same as velocity of light, that is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second while passing through free space or vacuum or even in air. All these rays of different colors, when they pass through air or vacuum or free space, have same velocity equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second when through air only. Mathematically, we can write it as velocity for red color, same as velocity for violet color, same as velocity for yellow color, and so on, equal to 3 raised to 8 meter per second while passing through air or free space or vacuum. ये अब हम लोगों ने पहली प्रॉपर्टी सीखी. So speed of light of every color is same while passing through air. When such light passes through homogeneous medium without any obstruction along its path, it moves along straight line. देखो मैं क्या बोल रही, next property, moves linearly, that is it has linear propagation in homogeneous medium where there is no any obstruction. In the given direction of propagation, it continues to cover infinite distance. This is the second property. Linear propagation, infinite distance through homogeneous medium. But when such light is sent through non-homogeneous medium, where optical density changes in different regions of the given non-homogeneous medium, it shows different phenomena or effects or phenomena. Executes different effects. You studied in detail phenomenon reflection अप टू 10th स्टैंडर्ड एसएससी तक आप लोगों ने रिफ्लेक्शन स्टडी किया है. दिस रिफ्लेक्शन ऑकर्स व्हेन along the path through non-homogeneous medium lies it incident on opaque surface. जो opaque surface पे गिरा तो हम लोगों को phenomenon मिलता है reflection. This reflection can take place when incident on plane surface or when incident on curved surface, but in both cases the surface should be opaque. We study reflection on plane surface using plane mirrors, and we study reflection on curved surface using curved mirrors. In plane mirror, in detail, we studied reflection, plane mirror. So, image form has few peculiar properties when we use plane mirror to study reflection. Image is erect with respect to object of same size as that of object. Number 3 is inside the mirror. And number 4 is at distance equal to distance of object from mirror. ये सब पॉइंट्स आप लोगों को नोट डाउन करने हैं. There are few chats. Let me see if there is any query from this. Clear नहीं दिखता है. I am trying my level best. And I will send a message. I will send you the notes. Try करो जितना हो सके. मैंने क्लियरिटी ले ली है. So, for example, if I keep object at distance 5 centimeter in front of plane mirror, its image will be formed inside it, that is on the opposite side of this mirror, at equal distance of object from the mirror. So ये जो image तैयार होगी ना वो इधर होगी at the same distance 5 centimeter. This object if is O, its image will be I. So distance between object and its image in the mirror will be 5 plus 5, that is 10 centimeter. So if object is at distance x, the distance between object and its image in mirror will be then 2x. So these theoretical concepts are very important for solving MCQs. मैंने पहली कौन से concept बोली? All the rays of even different colors travel with same speed through air or free space or vacuum. This is the first equation. Second, I talked about reflection, plane mirror. So plane mirror में ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा पूछा जाता है. What will be the size of object image? What is the nature of image? What is the distance between object and its image inside the mirror? ऐसे सब क्वेश्चंस एमसीक्यू के टाइम पूछे जाते हैं. सो रिमेंबर, the object is if at distance x, distance between image and object will be 2x. The image will be formed at distance x behind the mirror in case of plane mirror. हमेशा ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाते हैं. Then this is about the single mirror, but you can use a pair of mirrors. ये भी हम लोगों ने सीखा. So pair of plane mirrors can also be used to study multiple reflection by plane surfaces. So number of images formed and all that with depends on angle of inclination between the two plane mirrors and the position of object in the region between the two mirrors. ये भी हम लोगों ने सीखा. So in reflection, this much is important. Then we proceeded further for 11 to study in detail second phenomenon, which is refraction of light. जो ये रिफ्लेक्शन है ना, वो हम लोगों ने ये साल ज्यादा डिटेल में सीखा. So if you want to observe refraction, we should consider incident of light on boundary, which is a transparent one. अगर ट्रांसपेरेंट बाउंड्री से लाइट गिरता है थ्रू वन मीडियम, then it is able to cross this boundary and can enter the other medium. So refraction occurs if the boundary surface is transparent in nature and light should travel from non-homogeneous medium. Second condition for refraction, boundary should be transparent. Second condition, that implies on both sides of boundary media should be transparent और ऑप्टिकल. दोनों मीडिया से लाइट जानी चाहिए. बोथ दिस मीडिया should allow the light to pass through them. Then and then only you can observe refraction. So at the boundary, crossing the boundary, the light will move in the other medium. So change in medium of a light during its passage is called phenomenon of refraction. So light changes the medium. Third property of refraction, light changes the medium. And when changes the medium, the factor velocity gets affected. So the extent to which velocity gets affected, we describe in terms of refractive index. So new quantity refractive index is introduced while studying refraction. So refractive index is a pure number. It does not have any unit. उसको यूनिट नहीं रहता है. इट इज द रेशो ऑफ टू सेम क्वांटिटीज. वी जनरली डिफाइन रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ रिफ्रैक्टेड मीडियम, सेकंड मीडियम, with respect to first, and we rewrite it in different forms. Wavelength of light in first medium upon wavelength of light in second medium, velocity in first upon velocity in second, third is sin I upon sin r, fourth is real depth upon apparent depth. ये फॉर्मूले हम लोगों ने लर्न किए हैं. So remember, it is a pure number. So based on this formula, numerics can be set. If light is passing initially through air, that is incident medium is air, then we never say refractive index of second medium with respect to air. Directly we say refractive index of glass, refractive index of water. We don't call refractive index of glass with respect to air with respect to air. ऐसा नहीं बोलते हैं. Refractive index of glass is given means indirectly you should understand initially light is passing through air and entering into glass. So based on this formulae, numeric can be set. For example, they might give you light traveling initially through air. मैं न्यूमरिक बोल रही है ना, ये न्यूमरिक भी आप लोगों को नोट डाउन करने हैं. सो लाइट सपोज इज इनिशियली पासिंग थ्रू एयर, is incident on boundary and न्यूमरिक में बोल रही light passing through air initially. While passing through air, it has wavelength 480 nanometer. If refracted, find its wavelength in glass. ऐसा न्यूमरिक. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम टेकिंग जस्ट न्यूमरिक. पूछा जाता है गिवन रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ ग्लास इज 1.5. ये जो फॉर्मूली है उसके ऊपर बहुत सारे न्यूमरिक्स आते हैं. मैंने एक न्यूमरिक लिया है. लाइट इनिशियली ट्रेवलिंग विथ एयर इन एयर, इट्स वेवलेंथ इज 480 नैनोमीटर. इट इज देन रिफ्रैक्टेड. Find its wavelength in glass. Refractive index of glass is 1.5. अभी सॉल्व करने हैं. फर्स्ट राइट डाउन सॉल्यूशन. सॉल्यूशन सॉल्व करनी है. फर्स्ट यू राइट डाटा गिवन. जो डाटा दिया हुआ है उसका पहले लिस्टिंग करना है. सो व्हाट इज गिवन? रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ ग्लास इज गिवन, इट इज 1.5. लाइट की वेवलेंथ दी हुई है. सो in incident medium is 480 nanometer. Generally, the last answer is to be expressed in terms of SI unit. So, in data itself, express all the quantities given in SI unit. जो SI unit में दिया नहीं है उसको भी हम लोगों को SI unit में कन्वर्ट करना है, लेकिन ये काम हम लोग डाटा में ही करते हैं. So, nanometer is 10⁻⁹ मीटर. इधर ही कन्वर्जन लिखना है सबको. सो बाय नोटिंग डाउन द गिवन डाटा, नाउ स्टार्ट टू सॉल्व द न्यूमरिक. सो वी नो और वी हैव, कौन सा फॉर्मूला है? रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू वेवलेंथ इन फर्स्ट मीडियम अपॉन वेवलेंथ इन सेकंड मीडियम. हियर वेवलेंथ इन एयर अपॉन वेवलेंथ इन ग्लास. सो लैम्बडा इन ग्लास will be lambda in air, ये क्रॉस करेंगे, upon refractive index of glass, that is 480 10⁻⁹ upon 1.5. If you solve it, it becomes 320. So 480 upon 1.5, that is 4800 upon 15. So 4800 मैंने डेसिमल शिफ्ट किया, बाय 15 कम्स 320 इनटू ये जैसा है वैसा ही लिखना है 10⁻⁹ मीटर. So wavelength in glass will be 320 nanometer or 320 into 10⁻⁹ मीटर. ऐसे न्यूमरिक्स हमेशा पूछे जाते हैं. Then we proceeded further to study phenomenon total internal reflection as a special case of 1 minute. As a special case of refraction. So the questions are generally asked. Okay, I am sending the notes on the group. Don't worry. Listen carefully what is running. I have recorded this video. I am recording this video. I will launch this video on the group. Go through this video again. I will also share the notes. Don't worry. So, in total internal reflection, the conditions required. What are the conditions required to observe TIR? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. Light initially should travel from denser to rarer and should incident at angle greater than critical angle from the denser medium. Generally state conditions and draw well diagram टू ऑब्जर्व TIR. डायग्राम निकालनी पड़ती है. ये डेंसर मीडियम है, ये रेयरर मीडियम है. 4 रेज लेते हैं. नॉर्मल इंसिडेंस, I लेस देन IC, I इक्वल टू IC एंड I ग्रेटर देन IC. ये रिफ्लेक्ट होता है. इट ग्रेजेस अलोंग व्हेन I इज इक्वल टू IC. अगर I IC से कम है तो it gets refracted in the rarer medium. I if is greater than IC, then it gets rebound back in the same denser medium. ये डायग्राम भी पूछी जाती है. Here I is equal to 0. Normal incidence, I less than IC, refraction occurs, angle of refraction less than 90. When I is equal to IC, angle of refraction exactly becomes 90. So definition of critical angle for which the angle of refraction is 90 degree. ये definition भी हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. If I greater than IC, then you observe internal reflection in the same denser medium. So draw neat ray diagram, define critical angle and state conditions of TIR. ऐसा क्वेश्चन जनरली पूछा जाता है. Very IMP. Conditions, diagram and definition of critical angle and its expression. ये हम लोगों ने लर्न किया. इसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. Then while studying this phenomenon, we discussed light to be monochromatic and incident on single boundary. सिंगल बाउंड्री ले ली ना हम लोगों ने. बट लाइट में सफर्स डबल रिफ्रैक्शन. डबल रिफ्रैक्शन भी उसका हो सकता है. 2 बाउंड्रीज फेस कर सकते हैं. सो वी प्रोसीडेड फर्दर टू स्टडी डबल रिफ्रैक्शन ऑफ मोनोक्रोमैटिक लाइट. And while studying double refraction, we consider its passage through prism. प्रिज्म ने हम लोगों ने प्रिज्म का एंगल किया. सो वाइल स्टडीइंग रिफ्रैक्शन यूजिंग प्रिज्म, वी डिफाइन व्हाट इज एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन. देन वी ड्रॉ रे डायग्राम showing passage of ray of light suffering to refraction, incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray. रे डायग्राम निकाली एंड वी डिराइव प्रिज्म फॉर्मूला with the help of equation A plus delta is equal to I plus E. So this prism formula is very important. Angle of deviation is the angle through which ray gets deviated while suffering refraction. Then we reduce this formula and we rewrite the formula for thin prism. Delta is equal to A times n minus 1. ये हम लोगों ने स्टडी किया deviation through thin prism. That time we still were assumed light to be monochromatic. Only it is suffering double refraction. Then we proceeded further to study double refraction if light is polychromatic. That time, along with refraction, we observe the phenomenon of dispersion. हम लोगों ने ये dispersion भी phenomenon learn किया. So during studying dispersion, we studied its definition, very IMP. Definition of dispersion: splitting of light into its constituent colors is called dispersion of light. Then we derived angular separation between two extreme colors, and it is labeled as definition of angular dispersion. And third we discuss dispersive power. कौन से डेफिनेशन लर्न किए? डिस्पर्शन फिनोमेनॉन, then angular dispersion, and then dispersive power. Angular dispersion, capital delta, is angular separation between two extreme colors. Generally we deal with white light, so delta for violet color and delta for red color. So if delta for violet and delta for red is called angular dispersion for white light. So based on our dispersive power, we define as ratio of angular dispersion to deviation of mean color. If deviation of yellow color is not given, you have to find dispersive power by formula delta V plus delta R divided by 2. ये फॉर्मूला यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सपोज फॉर वन गिवन प्रिज्म एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन फॉर एक्सट्रीम कलर्स इज 7 डिग्री एंड 10 डिग्री, ऐसा दिया हुआ है. So how will you find its dispersive power? Then for that particular prism, omega will be 10 minus 7 upon 10 plus 7 divided by 2. That will be 3 upon 10 plus 7, 17 by 2 will be with cross multiplication 3 into 2 by 17, that is 6 upon 17. It will come 0.353 etc. So ऐसे dispersive power हम लोग निकाल सकते हैं. So this is all about chapter 9. Then we proceeded further for chapter 10, electrostatics. In electrostatics, we studied first basic characteristics of electric charges. ये इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस पॉजिटिव हो सकते हैं, नहीं तो नेगेटिव हो सकते हैं, बट दे हैव फ्यू कॉमन प्रॉपर्टीज इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ देयर पोलैरिटीज. सो कौन से प्रॉपर्टीज हम लोगों ने सीखे? दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. स्टेट फ्यू बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस. ऐसा भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. पहली प्रॉपर्टी क्या है? दे आर एडिटिव इन नेचर. टोटल चार्ज ऑन द बॉडी इज अलजेब्रिक सम ऑफ ऑल चार्जेस ऑन इट. सो एडिटिव इन नेचर. ये पहली प्रॉपर्टी हम लोगों ने सीखी. दूसरी प्रॉपर्टी, वी ऑलवेज ऑब्जर्व क्वांटाइजेशन ऑफ चार्जेस. हम लोगों को चार्जेस की क्वांटाइजेशन मिलती है, यानी कि स्मॉलेस्ट मैग्नीट्यूड अवेलेबल फॉर चार्ज is charge on electron and its value vary IMP for MCQ. What is charge? Electronic charge. What is magnitude of charge of electron? ये भी पूछा जाता है. 1.6 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. This is the basic unit. And what does quantization implies? Charge on any charge body is integral multiple of electronic charge. So charge on body is n times E. It may be plus or minus, where n is the integer. So this is second property. Then we studied third property, law of conservation of charges. Charges cannot be created nor be destroyed. This is law of conservation. Then fourth we studied isolated charge has existence. Magnet जैसा नहीं है. Isolated charge, positive separate charge, negative separate charge exists in nature. Then we talked about intensity of the field. Intensity में क्या लर्न करते हैं? Two charges even not in physical contact with each other always exerts force on each other. Why it's so? Because everybody is able to find for इट्स ओन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की कंसेप्ट हम लोगों ने इंट्रोड्यूस की. एंड स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड at given point in the region where the parent charge creates it is expressed in terms of electric intensity. So we define what is electric intensity. The points to be noted. हम लोगों ने बाद में क्या किया? Very IMP. Definition of electric intensity: force per unit charge at the given point is electric intensity at that point. So its SI unit is Newton per coulomb. Its dimensions will be dimensions of force ml t minus 2 upon dimensions of charge. Charge is current into time. So time is t1 and current is I1. So when you solve it, dimensions will be m1 l1, 1 ऊपर लिया तो माइनस हो जाता है, तो t raised to minus 3, and current I again if taken up will become minus 1. So m1 l1 t minus 3 t I minus 1 are the dimensions of electric intensity. ये also very IMP. इसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. सो डेफिनेशन, SI यूनिट, डायमेंशंस एटसेट्रा आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. उसके ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. देन वी स्विच्ड ओवर. आई विल वाइंड अप विद इन 2 minutes to study field patterns. Field patterns. Fields are radial, non-uniform and uniform. ये field patterns के ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन आता है. Field patterns. Very IMP. Uniform field. More IMP. Where everywhere at different points in the given region, magnitude and direction of electric field is same. Such uniform electric field is developed when two parallel plates, one positively charged, negatively charged, means across its the battery is connected. तो यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड मिल जाता है. सो दिस फील्ड पैटर्न्स आर ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर सॉल्विंग MCQs एंड field. So this is all about first 2 chapters, and I have taken revision on chapter number 11 already. So be well prepared for the exam. If any query, call me. I am concluding the meet.